Hi guys, it's Sherry. Today I am going to show you the proper way of using your magic transfer paper. This is from Create Along. I cut out little samples here to show you how to do it properly, but first I want to show you some of the different designs that they have. Look how beautiful that one is. And then they have different samples here that you could get. Some gorgeous ocean style ones. Look how bright and beautiful that is. So they have lots and lots of different designs. I'm just going to do the small ones today to show you how to use it. So the very first thing that you want to do is get your paper. And then you're going to lay it upside down on your clay. And you're going to want to roll this and make sure your paper is really on that clay. So just rub it on. And the next thing you want to do is just let your paper sit on your clay for about 5 minutes. I don't know if you can see the difference here, but can you see how you could almost see the blue through that and how this one is so white? That's when you know it's ready. So I just rub it on and then let it sit. Don't do anything else, just let it sit. Once it is colored like that and you can kind of start seeing through it, you know it's ready. So I just like to use a squirt bottle, and then I am going to spray my entire sheet. And this is where the magic happens. Oops. And I want to pull this up so you can start seeing it. You'll start seeing it kind of bunch up a little bit. And if you ever got like toilet paper wet, you know how it gets like that mushy look to it? That's exactly what this paper is doing. It almost reminds me of wet toilet paper. And you'll see I can start pushing it away. You see how that is pushing away? So I'm going to let that sit for about, I'm going to say a minute to 2 minutes, just to make sure all of it comes off real nice and smooth. All right, so it's been exactly a minute. And there's 2 different ways you could do this. You could use your finger and just start taking it off like that, which is very easy. Or you could get your blade and just carefully start pulling it all. And don't cut into your clay, please. Just pull it. And I'm not pressing down onto it. I am just pulling my paper off. That's all I am doing. You see how that all comes off real easy? Then I like to take it, because I'm going to lift this up to show you. This still has a little film over it. You see how it's still got a little film? You're going to want to get a bowl of water. And then just lay it in there. And just rub your finger right over it. And that'll take any extra paper off. You can also just kind of swish it around. I mean, it comes off, and you'll feel the difference, because all you're going to feel is your clay afterwards. If you have any paper on there, you will feel the paper. And I just like to carefully rub my finger right across, because it takes off any extra paper. Or you could just kind of go like this, and that does it too. But I feel like if you rub your finger on it, it works a lot easier and nicer. So this is real simple, guys. You can run it under your sink if you want. I just prefer the bowl method, but now it's nice and smooth. There's nothing there. And then you gotta let it completely 100% dry. Before you do anything else, make sure you let it dry. All right, so this has been sitting for about 5 minutes. So I am going to start spraying this one as well. And I can see already that the paper's starting to get that mushy look to it. And you see how it's already starting to kind of come up? And it's very, very easy. You see that? So I'll let that just sit for about a minute. And then we'll do the same thing. But you see how I'm squirting? And then that's moving the paper. It's because it's already ready to come up. But the longer you let it kind of sit there, I like to wait a minute. It just cleans it off, and then there's less that you have to do with the bowl. The biggest trick to this paper, or all transfer papers for what I see, is letting it sit on your clay. The longer you let it sit on the clay, the more likely it's going to stick to your clay. Now, the Create Along one, I only have to wait about 5 minutes and I'm good to go. If you have other brands, you might have to wait longer. But the Create Along one, 5 minutes, I'm good. And then you see, it just comes right off. But I can see, I still have paper here and I can feel it. So I'm going to lift it up again. And I'm doing this a couple times just to really show you that it really is simple. And there are different ways of doing it. So you could use your finger to just clean it off. You could use the blade to clean it off. Nothing on there. And remember, you don't want to feel any particles on your clay. You want to feel the smooth clay, and you know you have all that paper off. And look how gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is. And how easy was that, guys? The Magic Transfer Paper, it really, really is simple if you do those steps. So I'm going to put this over to dry. Once your pieces are completely dry, then you can start cutting them and decorating them and doing whatever you want with them. So this is the first one that I did. I kind of did it ahead of time so I can show you how easy they are to cut and work with. So I just got 2 cutters here, and I'm just going to take my cutters . You see how beautiful those are? And then you can decorate these. You could do all kinds of things. So I'm going to show you real fast. Like here, I have this paint and gel. Okay, I'm just going to lay these right on my tile. And then you could take anything that you have and then just start decorating them. if I want to put little dots here. And then you would just bake this as you normally would. And then you have a beautiful earring. So this magic transfer paper is really simple to use. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.